Here's 5 reasons a podcast could help your chamber in 5 minutes or less. The idea is to create a real asset for your organization that not only pays for the time to produce the show, but also to be cash flow positive month after month, year after year. And there's a few ways that a podcast can benefit your organization. The first is to spread the mission and purpose of your chamber. You want your community to know what your chamber does. Every business who joins the chamber does so for their own reasons, and they each have different expectations of what they hope to achieve for their membership. As new members join your chamber, if you help enroll them as a subscriber to your podcast, they will gain a better understanding of your mission and purpose. This can help when it comes time to renew their membership, and they have seen or heard what the chamber does and how it benefits their business, aka member retention. To showcase your business community, imagine the perceived value to one of your member businesses if they hear the name of their business mentioned on your chamber podcast. By showcasing your business community, it will help to create a network effect for these businesses to share your podcast with others in the community. Number 3 is to introduce a new source of non-dues revenue. Who doesn't like the idea of more money? There are so many ways to monetize your podcast, from sponsorships and advertising to affiliate programs and so much more. Many chambers have an annual directory or map that members purchase advertising space in. Your podcast can work in a similar way, but you can provide more data that advertisers are always looking for to justify their ad spend.
Hey, Brandon Burton with Chamber Chat Podcast. Have you given any thought to the benefits a podcast could have for your chamber while also providing great impact to your community? I would like to help you get started in the podcasting space by providing you with my free Chamber Podcasting Guide. Please visit chamberchatpodcast.com/pivot to request your free copy of the Chamber Podcasting Guide and learn why your chamber should be podcasting.
Next is to be a resource for educating your membership and your community. Many people are already turning to podcasts for education to learn anything from fitness to Bitcoin investing. Your chamber can use this platform to teach elements of marketing, social media, human resources, employee engagement, everything else. And the nice thing is that you don't have to be the expert in any of these topics. You can find members or people in your community who would be more than happy to hop on your podcast with you to share their knowledge in return for your mentioning their name and business on the podcast. Most, if not all, of these experts will be willing to provide this information on your podcast for free to gain the exposure and referrals that may come from it. Their appearance on your podcast also helps to position them as an expert in their field. This is also why I was a guest on the Chamber Chat podcast. That was an invaluable opportunity for me to improve brand awareness and position myself as an expert. You can also record your educational seminars and repurpose these in-person events into a podcast episode to reach those who cannot attend. Reduce, reuse, repurpose. And finally, you will create an archive of valuable information that you can refer to chamber members and people in your community to help answer questions. Again, you want the chamber to be a go-to resource, and this is just one more medium to help you do that. So to quickly recap that, 5 reasons your chamber might want to start a podcast are to spread the mission and purpose of your chamber, to showcase your business community, to create a new source of non-dues revenue, to be a resource for educating your membership, and to take that resource a step further by creating an archive of valuable information that you and your members can refer back to time and time again.